Hello, everybody. This is Francesco Rulli. I'm the CEO of Querlo. I am also the Forbes Insights AI Solution Business Partner. I'm here today with Paul French, who is the founder and CEO of Intrinsic Executive Search. Our relationship started over a year and a half ago when Paul approached me about joining a SaaS sailors group, a group of executives that work in the SaaS business, but also have some selling experience. That's why today I'm wearing my sailing team t-shirt, and in the background you see our sailing boat that we sail for Italy here in the United States. So Paul, if you can share with us a little bit of background about your company, your work, and what you guys do in the space of executive search.
Thank you, Francesco. Yes, absolutely. So I am Paul French, co-director of Intrinsic Executive Search. We're a UK-based executive search firm focused exclusively in the SaaS industry. We used to call it the software industry, of course, but now it seems everything SaaS-based, SaaS in cloud and such like. So we are executive search consultants for the SaaS industry. Our clients are often American or European companies, and we're running searches anywhere from America all the way through into Europe. Wow. And I think most of our clients would be earlier stage, high growth, VC-backed or private equity businesses.
Thank you, Paul. Very interesting. So we are entering, here in the US, we are already entering what we call the post-COVID era. Europe is still in transition, but we're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. What has been your experience in terms of the role of artificial intelligence in your space, or your personal experience about artificial intelligence?
Yes, well, certainly AI has become more prevalent in the work that we do, broadly because the companies we're hiring for are oftentimes AI businesses. I mean, there is, of course, a trend to put .ai after every company name at the moment. And some companies perhaps aren't through AI companies, but certainly we're doing a lot of work in the AI space. Certainly in the medical space, medical device sector, where I personally made an investment, for instance, or I've been running searches in the last few years for SaaS companies that are AI companies in the manufacturing sector, in the marketing automation sector, in the financial crime risk management space, and in the customer experience and natural language processing space as well. These are all companies where we've been running searches internationally for those businesses that are looking to establish a foothold in new territories.
Okay, fantastic. So you mentioned your investment in the medical space. Can you share with us a little bit your experience of how AI has impacted the space?
Sure. Well, certainly in the particular example of a company I've recently, or relatively recently invested in, very exciting proposition for improving the outcomes within the skin cancer area. So the use of AI to improve rapid diagnosis and outcomes for skin cancer. So that's an environment where AI has got a phenomenal use, a wonderful human use to improve human life and to enhance and to prolong human life. I mean, that's just a fabulous use case for AI, and why I was particularly interested. Yeah, that's a very exciting area.
Very nice. Okay, so now going back to talk about selling. We were speaking that you're an avid sailor, and curiosity, do you see AI actually also in the selling space influencing your navigation, for example?
Well, that's a very, very interesting point you raised there. So if you look at the way that tech and data has proliferated the sport of sailing, look at the America's Cup, for instance. So last year, beginning of this year, America's Cup. Without data, without the use of data and a massive analysis of huge quantities of all the environmental data affecting a racing yacht, and those racing yachts now are more like flying machines with the same sort of technology, if not more technology than you have in a Formula One car, for instance. That's an example of how AI, machine learning and data has absolutely proliferated sailing. even at the end of sailing where I'm at, which is nowhere near that, I must hasten to add, my new autopilot has got basic AI and machine learning built in to improve its performance, for instance. So absolutely, AI, machine learning, data, absolutely prolific in the sport of sailing at all levels.
Thank you. So, Paul, if people want to learn more about Intrinsic, what's the best way to learn more and reach out to you?
Well, absolutely. I mean, of course, we're all over the web. Our web address is all the W's, intrinsic.search.com. Of course, people know you too. So if they want to speak to me directly, then of course you can reference you via me. Or of course on LinkedIn, you'll find me, Paul French at intrinsic.search.com.
Perfect. Thank you very much, and good luck on your sailing this weekend.
And you too. Thank you very much indeed.